Hello once again. My name is Brian Tatum. I'm the office manager here at East Texas Baptist Encampment. And in this last video, we're going to be looking at all of the paperwork that you need to bring with you on check-in day of camp. There are a couple of changes we have to our paperwork for this year, as well as a new way to do the child protection training class online. All that can be found on our website, so let's just hop over there and I'll put that on the screen for you. Again, you see our main homepage at www.etbe.org, and you'll want to come down on the side here to the forms. And of course, this first link is to the registration paperwork and registration app, depending on how you registered. This next link is to the instructions for bringing paperwork to camp. There's two paths on this PDF document, and you can use your print feature right there to give you a checklist if you would like. For all the adult sponsors, there's 4 forms that we need. Your medical registration form, a copy of the Child Protection Training Certificate, that is a change for this year, a copy of your background check, and then any medications that your adult sponsors may have to be turned into the nurse. For your students or your campers, there's 2 pieces that they may need. The first is your registration medical form, and then also any medications that they may be taking in a Ziploc bag. So let's go on down and take a look at those forms. First one is the registration medical form. This is a PDF document form that you may fill out online, or your campers or their parents may fill out online and print off. Or if you'd like to do the top part or do the church name and print out a bunch and they fill it out by hand, whichever works best for you. But this medical registration form needs to be filled out by everyone coming to camp. It has some general information as far as their health, and this form lets us get medical help if the need arises for the camper or sponsor. Of course, you can also use this to capture their t-shirt size if you would like, and have them turn it in as a sign-up process for you. On the bottom is the signature line for the parent or guardian, as well as the adult sponsor, and there's also check marks here for these over-the-counter medications. If those are checked, then the nurse may dispense those. Of course, if they're not checked, then the nurse will not be able to dispense those without contacting a parent first. The other form is the medications form. I'll go ahead and bring that up on the screen. Again, it's a PDF form. And this form is to be placed in a Ziploc bag with any medications that are needed at camp. Only emergency inhalers and EpiPens are allowed to be carried by campers and allowed in the cabin. Everything else must be turned into the nurse for the nurse to dispense, and she or he will be available at meal times and will be logging those medications and tracking down your camper if they don't show up on time for medicine. And that's just a safety precaution, and it's also required by Texas Health Code. And that goes for both sponsors and campers as well. They have to be locked up in a secured nurse's station. Another note is that the medication must be in the original pill bottle from the pharmacy with the pharmacy label on it. It can't be a blank bottle. It also cannot be a daily medication box. It has to be in the original container from the pharmacy with all that information displayed clearly on the bottle, or the nurse cannot accept it. And these 2 forms are needed for everybody that comes to camp, both sponsors and campers. For our sponsors, we have to do the child protection training class and a background check dated within the last 12 months on the background check. So let's look at the background check first. You'll click on the summer camp menu choice and you'll go down here to sponsored check, and of course you're given some information on the Texas law here, and if you scroll on down you'll see the link to the Texas Department of Public Safety website where you can do your background checks online. These are statewide checks, and that's what we're expecting as of the recording of this video. It costs about $3 to go on the site and to do that right there. You can pay with credit card, create an account, and you'll just type in their name, and then generally it'll be a no records found. You'll print that out and bring it to me, and that's their background check. Of course, you're free to use any other site that you would like, or if your insurance company provides a means, you may also do that. A couple of our churches also use the DA's office in their local town. That also counts as well. So there's several different ways you can accomplish that. The other is the child protection training class. You see the class right there on your screen. And then I also have on the link right here under summer camp, child protection training, it'll bring up just the resources for that right here. And there's a couple ways you can accomplish this. You can do it as a class, get all your sponsors together on a Sunday night after church, Monday afternoon, whichever is convenient for you. And you can watch all 4 of the videos here. There's a manual that you can look over to help you answer any questions that your sponsors may have and to make sure you're doing the class correctly. Of course, your protection test is the next PDF file, the answer key to the test so that you may grade it, and then lastly is your protection certificate. All these files are in PDF format. You of course click on it and then use your browser's print function to print those off. The new thing for this year is the inspector wants to see a copy of the certificate. So we will need a copy of the certificate for this year. New for this year is this link right here. You can actually take the class online completely. The website will monitor and do the class. It does the test and even generates the certificate that your sponsor can bring to camp with them. So let's go ahead and click on Begin CPT Class, and again it opens a new browser tab or a new browser window, and you'll see another shortcut subdomain here at the top, cptclass.etbe.org. There's some instructions here in this paragraph. Please remember you need a score of at least 70% to successfully complete the class. And to begin, you just press the Begin Training Class button and the video comes up on your screen. Right here in this box right here, and there'll be a play button once it fully loads in the screen. And then once that has taken place, once you've watched the video, you'll go to the test questions right here, answer the questions right here, and it'll give you an immediate feedback on that section as far as which questions you are correct, which questions are wrong, and you'll submit your answers, move on to the next video, watch that video, take that test, go through all 4 sections, and once your test is complete, if you've mastered the material with a 70% or more, it'll provide a blank for you to enter your name and then display a certificate for you to appear that will appear on your screen and bring to camp. Now at this time it does not save it anywhere. I do need a hard copy of that certificate in order for it to count. On this version of the certificate, there is a place for your sponsor to sign, stating that they watched all the videos and took the test in person. And then there's also a place for you to verify their integrity and that they are a asset for us here at the camp, and that you've done a background check, and the lead sponsor or pastor will sign that. And that's all the paperwork you need to bring with you for camp. We are excited about our 2015 summer camp season and are looking forward to serving you again. And our prayer is that the campers will come, have a good time, enjoy our activities, whether it's rope course, water park, shooting ranges, all that fun stuff. Use that as the carrot to get them here. And then once they get here, it's our prayer that they will have an encounter with Jesus that will radically change their life, or maybe even begin a new relationship with him. As always, if there's anything that we can do to help you with your registration, please let us know here at the office. We will help you any way that we can, from technical support on our website to getting forms done and turned in for your registration ahead of time. Again, my name is Brian Tatum. I'm the office manager here at the camp, and you're free to contact me or any of our other staff at the camp. And we look forward to serving you this summer.